There's a lot of questions in terms of the lawfare that President Trump has faced, or will he continue to face it? It appears a resounding no, as we're learning more that Jack Smith may be stepping down before President Trump is inaugurated. Those cases would go away. Obviously, Georgia would be on the table at least for another 4 years, or put on the back burner, so to speak. But let's reverse course here and your investigation into President Biden's son, Hunter Biden. You were leading an investigation. You are leading an investigation. Are you continuing that?
Absolutely. We want to hold people accountable. I mean, we've done the investigation. We've proven that the Bidens took tens of millions of dollars from our enemies around the world. And according to the Irish whistleblowers, they never paid a penny of taxes on it. Hunter Biden is supposed to have to face his guilty plea. And there are other charges that haven't been held in court against Hunter Biden. You've not got the FARA violations. You've not got the money laundering. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of crimes this Biden family committed. But as important as anything, it's holding the people in our government accountable that covered up these crimes.
So, Chairman, really quick, so you're going to pursue more charges against Hunter Biden?
We're going to see what the new Trump Department of Justice wants to do. I fully expect Joe Biden to pardon his son. I think the most important thing for me, honestly, is that we hold people in the government accountable. Look, these Irish whistleblowers came forward and said that there was a massive cover-up by the Department of Justice, by the Securities and Exchange Commission, by the IRS to protect the Biden family. And nothing happened to them. And if anything, they were retaliated against for coming forward. We have to hold people accountable in the government for the cover-ups, to allow this family to rise to the levels that they rose to at the top of the political spectrum in America. And all along the way, our government knew they were doing things illegally and unethically, and they covered them up. That's the biggest crime in this whole Biden investigation, is the federal government cover-up of all the Biden family crimes. So we want to hold the people in the government accountable, and I'm pretty optimistic that with this new administration, that we can finally start holding some deep state actors accountable for bad behavior.
Congressman, should the Republicans maintain the majority, do you believe Speaker Mike Johnson should keep his role?
Mike Johnson has done very well. Right now, I don't think anyone's going to challenge Mike Johnson. I have a lot of friends in Congress, but I think today we're all singing from the same hymnal. I'm very close with Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise and Elise Stefanik. And look, you couldn't ask for a better outcome. We were grossly outspent in this election. And that's another investigation that we're going to continue forward in, is Act Blue, and just, where is all this money coming from? Is it legitimate? I mean, if you put a pencil to it, it would almost seem like every single Democrat in America sitting at home on a daily basis sending $25 to every Democrat candidate running. It's hard to believe. This isn't a transparent process as to where the hundreds of millions of dollars that are coming from Act Blue, from anonymous donors, where is this money coming from? So we're going to look into that and make sure that everything's fair moving forward. I think you're going to see the integrity of our elections continue to improve. I can see a national ID being required to vote in this Republican Washington, D.C. So I think a lot of things that a lot of your viewers are concerned about, election integrity, dark money coming into politics, all this Act Blue money, I think some questions are finally going to get answered. So I'm real excited today, and I'm looking forward to the future and looking forward to working with the Trump administration and a Republican Senate.
All right. Yeah, it was pointed out on another news network that an insider of the Harris camp spoke out and said, "You spent $1 billion. How did you lose an election?"
And it wasn't just it wasn't just her money. The House Democrats, there were some of these purple districts where we were outspent 4-1, and yet we still managed to squeak out a victory, it looks like.
Yeah, someone's got to answer to someone. We appreciate House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer joining us with that. Hopefully we'll check in with you in just a bit. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.